Good morning, everyone. My name is Braulio, and today I'll be talking about how sleep affects your brain and body. Most of us know that sleep is important, but many people, especially students, don't get enough of it. It's common to stay up late studying, playing video games, scrolling through social media, or watching shows. We might think that losing a few hours of sleep isn't a big deal, but it actually has a huge impact on both our physical and mental health. Sleep isn't just a time when your body shuts down. While you're sleeping, your brain is very active. It's organizing memories, processing information, repairing your body, balancing hormones, and preparing you for the next day. By the end of this presentation, you'll understand how sleep helps your brain, how it benefits your body, and why getting enough sleep every night can improve your overall health and performance. First, let's talk about how sleep helps the brain. One of the biggest benefits is memory consolidation. This means your brain takes everything you learn during the day and stores it into long-term memory. That's why getting enough sleep before a test is often better than staying up all night studying. If you don't sleep, it's harder for your brain to remember information. Sleep also improves learning and focus. When you're well rested, it's easier to pay attention, solve problems, and make good decisions. On the other hand, when you're tired, even simple tasks can feel difficult because your brain is working slower. Another important benefit is emotional regulation. Sleep helps control your emotions. Have you ever noticed that when you're tired, you're more likely to get irritated or frustrated? That's because of lack of sleep. It affects the part of the brain that manages emotions. Sleep also helps remove waste from the brain during deep sleep. Your brain has a system that clears out waste products that build up throughout the day. Some researchers believe this cleaning process may help lower the risk of certain brain disease later in life. Finally, there are two main stages of sleep: REM sleep, and non-REM sleep. REM sleep is when most dreaming happens. It's very important for learning, creativity, and emotional health. Non-REM sleep includes deep sleep, where your body repairs muscles, strengthens your immune system, and restores energy. Both stages are important, and your body needs to cycle through them several times each night to stay healthy. Alright, now let's take a look about how sleep affects the rest of your body. While we usually think about sleep helping our brain, it's just as important for our physical health as well. One of the first benefits is having a stronger immune system. When you get enough sleep, your body produces proteins called cytokines that help fight off infections and inflammation. This means your body is better prepared to fight off viruses like common cold or the flu. If you've ever noticed that you seem to get sick after several nights of poor sleep, that's not a coincidence. Your immune system simply isn't working as well. Sleep is also very important for heart health. While you're sleeping, your heart rate and blood pressure naturally decrease. This gives your heart and blood vessels time to rest and recover. People who regularly don't get enough sleep have a higher risk of developing high blood pressure, heart disease, and even stroke later in life. Another major benefit is hormone balance. While you're asleep, your body releases hormones that control growth, stress, and appetite. If you don't get enough sleep, your body produces more of the hormone which makes you feel hunger, and less of the hormone which tells your brain that you're full. That's one reason why people don't get enough sleep, often crave sugary snacks, junk food, and caffeine. Sleep is also when your muscles repair themselves. If you exercise, play sports, or even spend a long day being active, your muscles develop tiny tears. During deep sleep, your body repairs those muscles so they become stronger. That's why athletes often focus just as much on getting enough sleep as they do on training. Another thing many people don't realize is that sleep helps with energy and metabolism. When you're rested, your body turns food into energy more efficiently, and you feel more awake throughout the day. But if you're sleep deprived, you may feel sluggish, have less motivation, and find it harder to stay active. Sleep also affects your reaction time and coordination. For example, driving or playing sports while you're tired can be dangerous because your brain reacts more slowly. Studies have shown that being extremely sleep deprived can affect your reaction time almost like being under the influence of alcohol. Finally, experts recommend that adults get about 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. Teenagers often need around 8 to 10 hours because their brains and bodies are still growing and developing. Getting enough sleep every night isn't always easy, but making it a priority can improve your physical health, athletic performance, and even how you feel throughout the day. So, overall, sleep does much more than simply make us feel rested. It helps our body recover, protects our health, gives us energy, and prepares us to perform our best every day. To wrap everything up, I just want to go over the main points for my presentation. We learned that sleep does a lot more than just help us feel rested. While we're sleeping, our brain is organizing memories, helping us learn new information, and getting ready for the next day. At the same time, our body is repairing muscles, balancing hormones, strengthening our immune system, and giving us the new energy we need. I think one of the biggest takeaways is that getting enough sleep can make a difference in everyday life. It can help you stay focused in class, do better on tests, improve your mood, and even give you more energy throughout the day. If you play sports or work out, getting enough sleep also helps your body recover faster. On the other hand, if you're always staying up late and not getting enough sleep, you'll probably notice that you are tired, having trouble paying attention, or get irritated more easily. Over time, not getting enough sleep can also increase your risk for health problems like heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. The good news is that improving your sleep doesn't have to be difficult. Even small changes can help. Try going to bed around the same time every night. Put your phone away about 30 minutes before bed, and try not to drink caffeine too late in the day. Those small habits can really improve the quality of your sleep. I know it's not always easy. We all have homework, work, sports, or other things that keep us busy. And sometimes it feels like staying up late is the only option. But after researching this topic, I realized that getting enough sleep is one of the best things we can do for ourselves, for our body and our brain. All right, and here are the references I used for my presentation, as well as the photo references as well. Thank you.